That time is 8:25 on this Tuesday morning, May 2nd, 2017. And it's time now for the Peter Show Morning News. Good morning to you all on this Tuesday morning, May 2nd, 2017. Top story at 8:25 on the Peter Show Morning News on this Tuesday morning is Bangkok, where in one corner the political dictator, the first generation family ruler whose nation has a 7-decade reputation being erratic, quick to take the march and insist that it is profitable enough to end the planet. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has begun to talk to the President of Vladimir Putin at the first visit of Russia since 2015. Now, meaning that Mr. Putin's summer residence associate comes with a lot of relations and a trial over the war in Syria and Russia. A man is arrested after a fatal 7-attack University of Texas campus in Austin on Monday. To commemorate his 100th day and after the ridiculous mockery created by the fake news media, President Trump gave a series of long interviews to a variety of news outlets. A pro-Donald Trump biker gang's physical handle of the protesters at a weekend rally connected to the president's legal wills, where Kennedy considered the first lawsuit of the protesters already sued over out to the rally's last three defendants attack. Jimmy Kimmel used the money on Monday night to get personal and political. Late night was kind of emotional as he revealed his son, William John Kimmel, was born on April 21st with a serious heart issue. An FBI translator who was assigned to investigate blood first arrest wound up falling overhead over videos with a love with a man, and Mary Inman said a report said. The U.S. State Department has issued a travel alert for the citizen court of Europe standing to continuing to threaten terror attacks. Theresa May claims that I be one of the who can provide strong and stable leadership to the United Kingdom as country prepares to leave the European Union. The election of President Trump under the Palestinian officials, he appointed a financial picture to Israeli settlements as ambassador to Israel. Barely 3 months into the Trump administration, conservatives are already demoralized by the lack of progress on the House of major issues to fight unified Republican control of the federal government are wondering what they are going to start. Late night host Jimmy Kimmel on Monday set aside comedy and delivered kind of moment of criticism on political debate with House Republican debate whether it's scale about Obamacare persistent conditions. For some asylum seekers, President Trump's tough border policies are not compared with the horrors that they experience at home. On May Day, much of the Pocono still involving in the full-scale random acts of vandalism and anarchists late Monday, police said. Facebook has promoted Alex Oderman, former vice president of news products of the New York Times, to lead efforts to stop the spread of fake news. An inquest jury recommended that prosecutors file charges against 7 Milwaukee County jail employees of the dehydration definite inmate Terrell Thomas. Parts of Alaska and Canada braced for the more aftershocks of the 2 major hurricanes rattled the region on Monday. The suspect in an open fire Monday on a Dallas paramedic treated gunshot victim was found dead from a self-inflicted wound of 40 days head. Not on override. Vote surprised the sub. Foxborough voters approved pot ban. North Edinburgh, former assault woman and London simply what I did to say this. Thursday, select with me. Emphasis on Indian conversation would create 10,000 U.S. jobs. Representative Bill Schultz and the Warner for Airlines ahead of Tuesday's union industry, stepping with customer service policies or else. Summer's union and workplace everywhere are awaited at the arrival of this year's interns to help out at extra projects and should owners stays alone. Shares of Dunkin' Bread, the power coming to be at Dunkin' Donuts Best Robbins ice cream bar, hired by almost 2% of Monday after receiving. Looking at the stocks. The Dow down 29, 13.46, S&P 5 up 4.13 at 23, 88.33, and Nasdaq up 44 at 6,091.68. Upon a killer of whales off the coast of Monterey, California has retrieved Bangladesh by going on a frenzy United States that's killed 4 gray whales in just 7 days. The American Space Agency says that Cassini satellite had encountered very few particles in the dead between Saturday and the 3 last week. The U.S. Supreme Court declined to accept the case challenging the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service of a designated 120 million acre area in the Arctic as critical habitat for polar bears. SpaceX managed to recover the first stage of rocket of a Falcon 9 after the launch of an NRO's intelligence satellite on Monday, May 1st, in detailed video showcase on how the landing took place. Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue said on Monday that he will roll back the former First Lady Michelle Obama's healthy each addition of strict nutrition standards for school lunches. Senate New York's triplets has made smokeless about being the first one with a rare skull malformation and be the first to receive corrective surgery. The first traffic rules for California's medical marijuana industry would establish a highly regulated business environment that strict limits of hours of the operation of the amount of THC infused into the oils and the drug centers quick later. Whether you know it or not, there was a fierce battle between the called landlords by everyone from New York and NPR. The Dutch Center for Searchers for at least a decade. Peter Jones' time is 8:30 on this. To the morning, time now for traffic. Time now for a New England News report. In Manchester, New Hampshire, engine 89 rescue one car with ALS 3 Delta response for the 937 ITO meter 18.2 Broadway road operated. Confirmed motor vehicle accident, truck trail jackknife. And now, look at spots. Boston Red Sox fall to the Baltimore Orioles 5-2 tonight. The Sox throws go at it. 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park, while the Boston Celtics and the Washington Wizards scrap at 8 o'clock. Get the guy in Game 2 of the World. Game 2 of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. San Antonio Spurs won 6-1 games this season, the second best record in the NBA, but were completely overmatched by Houston Rockets in Game 1 of the playoff series. Monday, they lost 126-99. Cleveland for the second straight preseason. LeBron James over the wall to pay the fallout for 17 teammate Dante Jones did against the Toronto Raptors. Baltimore Orioles outfielder Adam Jones, says he entered the Toronto racial bid from fans of Boston Monday night. Jones told the USA Today they also had a bag of peanut thrown at him. Colts signed Trey Griffey, son of Ken Griffey Jr., as an undrafted free agent. Peter Cello News time is 8:31 on this. To the morning, and it's time now for traffic and transit park. Beep beep! Let's dive in here with a green light space for modern lanes and disabled train at Copley. And Kingston train 233 7 a.m. from substation to the substation. 50 train miss Fiasco due to neural mechanical issue. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, take a look at hours and boundaries of New England. 95, stop by time, slope between Bridgeport and Sanford. Red Parkway, west by side, between Bridgeport and Greenwich. 95 to north by side, also west end to New Haven. 91 on south by side, also 95 to New Haven. 84, both ends battle with hardware stretch. 84 west by side, also between Newport and Newtown and Denbury. 84 east by side, also between West Hartford and Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the north by side, back between Middletown and Downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on south by side, so between 291 and Interstate 84, Hartford, Connecticut. 91 at the north by side, back to 57 is 291 in Springfield. 21 on both ends back to back. The Mass back in Chickmany. Mass back on west by side, also Westfield stretch. Out in Central Massachusetts, 29 eastbound side, so between Auburn and Route 9 and Worcester. 146 on the north by side, so between 29 and Worcester. 190 on south by side, also 290 in Worcester. 29 eastbound side, it's slow on Route 485 in Marlborough. 485 on south by side, so between Vernon and Hudson. And around 290 Marlborough. 485 on the north by side, so between Milford and all the way and then the Mass back eastbound side. It's so before 485 in Westboro. In Providence vicinity, 146 on both ends slow after 285 in Lincoln, all you have to know Smith and 9 on the north by side, also between 126 and 122. Lincoln with socket 125 south by side, so between Johnson and all the way down to Crescent and 295 on the north by side, and it's so between Crescent and all the way to Johnson. 95 on the north by side, and so between Airport Character, Wark all the way to downtown Providence. 95 south by side, so between Crescent and Wark. Mass back and west by side, so between Seacock and downtown Providence. 95 on south by side, so between Protected and downtown Providence. 95 at the north by side, so around the Providence stretch. 146 at the south by side, so between 59 95 downtown Providence. 136 at the 138 east by side. It's all between the Jamestown Bridge and the Newport Bridge. Bourne Bridge on the south by side. It is slow. Route 3 at the north by side, so between Plymouth and Kingston. 44 east by side. It's also on Route 3 in Plymouth. 95 on the north by side, so between 123 Danbury and 128 in Canton. 24 on the north by side, so between 140 in Taunton and Route 128 Canton. 228 Route 3 at the north by side, so between 228 Rockland Island and the Braintree Split. 128 on both ends, so between 24 and Red Off and the Braintree Split. Mass Pack East by side, so between Route 9 and Fairmont all the way at the downtown Boston. Mass Pack West by side, so between Logan Airport, Boston all the way at the Newton Corner. Summary Expressway, both ends sold between the Mass Pack and Braintree split. 120 on South by side, so between 93 5 and 138 in Kenton. 120 on the north by side. It's sold between Route 1 and Norway Highway, Route 20 Waltham. 93 both ends downtown Boston and backed up. 93 is South by side. It's stop and go between Bethune and downtown Boston. 93 on the north by side. It is sold between Redford Church and 128 Red and then Hickory after Route 125 and North Andover. 128 on the north by side. Slow around after Route 95 in the Peabody stretch. 120 on the south by side. So between Route 1 and Peabody all the way at to Route 21 Waltham. Route 2 east by side. It is slow between Belmont and Cambridge. Route 2 west by side. So between Belmont, Route 128 elected in. Route 3 is south by side. It is slow between Kingsburg and Route 128 Burlington. 120 is south by side. Also Gloucester Stretch. Everett Turnpike south by side. It's after Route 101 Manchester. Everett Turnpike on the north by side. It's also at the Manchester. 93 is south by side. So between 101 Manchester. All the way to Durham, New Hampshire. Everett Turnpike south by side. It is all around Route 4 Durham, New Hampshire. Falmouth westbound side. It is so Main Turnpike and south by side. Also after 285. After the Falmouth in Maine. Southport to westbound side. So between 285 and Route 95 Portland. Main Turnpike and east by side. It is a little around 295 up in Gardner. And 91 is south by side. It is slow around Glover, Vermont, and Interstate 89 south by side. Also connected with an upstate New York. Upstate Vermont. Interstate 87 south by side. So after that. Connected with an upstate New York and all the way down at the north by side. So some Quebec towards Montreal. And New York State 3 east by side. So between 890 and 87. 890 slow between and the Schenectady around the New York State 3 east 87 slow between Surf Springs and Albany. And Peter Shell to time is 8:36 on this to the bottom. And it's time now for a weather report. And looking at radar, and it shows rain showers around southeastern Massachusetts around 7 and southeastern central Rhode Island, and raining around Cape Bananas and heavy bands of rain showers around Martha's Vineyard and around western Nantucket. Heavy bands of rain showers around Fall River and around Kingston and around the Taunton area and around west of Newport, and heavy bands of rain showers off the Boston Harbor. And where are they going to go? They're going to be headed out to the northeast. And to the west of us, another line of rain showers stretching from Albany, New York, stretching up the south central to central Vermont and upstate New Hampshire to northwestern Maine. And rain showers stretching all the way at mid-coast and down east Maine and around southern New Brunswick and northern portions of Nova Scotia and central portion of Nova Scotia off the southern tip of Nova Scotia. And raining around Lac Saint Marie in Quebec, and 9 rain showers on east central portion of Quebec. Okay. Seven-day forecast goes like this. Today, showers likely to possibly before 1 p.m. Then scattered showers. Cloud skies coming mostly sunny about 32 degrees. Southwest about 7 to 50 miles of side, 34 miles an hour. Chest rate to 70%. New push about less than 10 minutes. Chance out possible thunderstorms. Tonight, mostly crisp about 47 degrees and west about 6 to 8 miles an hour for Wednesday. Mostly sunny about 63 degrees and west about 8 to 10 miles of side, 23 miles an hour for Wednesday night. A mostly cloudy skies clear skies about 39 degrees and northwest about 8 miles an hour for Thursday. Most sun's about 66 degrees. Northwest with about 5 miles coming come. Further than that, it's just rain maybe after 3 a.m. Cloud skies about 44 degrees and just rain to 30% for Friday. Rain after 7 a.m. High night 61 55 degrees and just rain to 85% for Saturday. A chance of rain before noon and just showers afternoon. Mostly cloud skies about 64 degrees. Chest rain to 30% Saturday. And just showers mostly clouds about 40 degrees and just rain to 40%. Sunday, chest showers partly sunny to mostly clouds skies. How about 60 about 44 degrees and just rain to 30%. And for Monday, chest showers partly sunny about 61 degrees and just rain to 40%. Currently in Taunton, it's overcast at 61. Norton is overcast at 60. And Mansfield is overcast at 62. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel morning news on this May 2nd, 2017 on a Tuesday morning. Peter Saver, good morning, good afternoon. You have a good day. And I'll see you at noontime for the noontime report. You have a good morning.